Hello and welcome to another edition of Tuesdays with the Disability Policy for All. Today I'm very excited to be interviewing Celia Feinstein, who is the UCEDD Director at the Institute on Disability at Temple University in Pennsylvania, and also a friend of mine. She just completed her term as the AUCD President, so welcome.
Thanks,
Celia.
Thanks for having me.
The first question is, what are some of your proud accomplishments that you did as AUCD President?
I think there are several we can talk about, but probably the one that is getting the most attention and where we will see continued work over the next couple of years is in our new strategic map. So we will be officially unveiling our new strategic map at the AUCD conference this week. We had a strategic map that was a 3-year map, and it was time to revisit the map and decide if the areas that we looked at previously that we called pillars were still important or whether we needed to change them. And so we have a new map that has 4 areas, we're calling them for the time being. And we're very excited. After the map is revealed, the work of the board will be to continue fleshing out what each of these goals means and develop sub-goals under each area.
Thank you. And an area of accessibility, I think, is, and I would like to congratulate you and the board for this, is that you changed the word pillar to, as of right now, you're saying area of interest. I know that you might change that, but at least you're changing the word pillar.
So another thing I wanted to say is that we had a lot of input on the development of the map. So obviously we talked to the board of directors, we talked to UCEDD and LEN directors, we talked to staff. We have a strategic planning committee that has formed with representation from the network. Of course, we've talked to people throughout the network, including people with disabilities and families, to get their input. And I think each round of input, and we had 18 different sources of input, and I think each round has made the map stronger. So I'm very excited about revealing it this week at the conference and to begin working on the nitty-gritty of, okay, now we have to write goals and start thinking about implementing the map.
Thank you. In what way does the AUCD map help people with disability to become leaders?
Well, I think there are some specific areas. Each area in the map certainly addresses issues related to people with disabilities. I think in terms of promoting leadership, we have one area in the map which is to grow skilled and diverse leaders. So obviously we think about people with disabilities in that category. In addition, there's an area on the map that says advance policies and practices that improve lives. The lives we are improving are the lives of people with disabilities and their families, and I think our policy work is absolutely related to people with disabilities. Modeling diversity, equity, and inclusion is another area of the map, and I think that too is an area that would appeal to and strengthen the work we're doing in promoting leadership among people with disabilities. And conducting and applying research and sharing knowledge is the 4th area, which again I think one of the key areas there is our including people with disabilities as researchers. So I'm very excited about that. It's something we've been doing at our UCEDD for several years, and we're hoping that other UCEDDs and LEN programs will embrace that.
Thank you. You said embrace. What does that word mean?
So what that means is we're doing a lot of work around including people with disabilities as researchers. We are hoping other UCEDDs and LENs will do the same thing, so that they'll include people with disabilities as part of the research process.
Okay, thank you. And I just would like to congratulate you and the board for doing the work that includes people with disabilities, so we can all be part of the roadmap.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cecilia, for taking the time to talk with us, and thank you and have a nice day, and I'll see you next week. Bye.